This is my last video searching for candidate winning slot machines at Atlantis Casino in Reno, Nevada from July 2025. In this video, I'm looking for highly visible slot machines to assess them with my 5-spin method. About 2 weeks ago, I started posting this new type of video for me, different from my usual videos. Out of my last 6 videos of this type, 5 have gone viral. And so I'm playing this machine right now, and I wanted to show you this win here. So this is a candidate machine because I only made an 88-cent bet, yet I won $2.10. I know that doesn't seem like much, but this is an indication. So the candidate has been identified. Of the last 6 videos of this type, 5 have gone viral, which I had planned and hoped for, and they'll only get better from here. Many of my latest viewers are new to my content, so let me explain what I am doing to help you understand. I've always tried to do this to help slots enthusiasts, to be of service to this community. Comment below with your questions. I look forward to them. For now, I'll try answering some of the questions I've already gotten in the next few minutes here. In this video, I searched the casino for highly visible slot machines because casinos place them in those locations with higher odds of winning. Why? To make money, of course. How, you ask? By exciting the crowd watching whenever they want to. That crowd then goes to another slot machine and spends money. In total, the casino makes far more money than it loses. Yes, it's manipulation by the casino. It's their strategy. And my counter strategy is my 5-spin method. I'll say it's more than that. It's actually a business plan. Slot machine manufacturers negotiate for those favorable locations because the crowd sees these new slot machines as winners and therefore becomes the favorite of slots enthusiasts. But what does a casino get from those negotiations? Well, cheaper rental rates for slot machines in return for setting the odds of winning higher. You see how that works? If you know the secret that highly visible slot machines are candidate winning slot machines, then everybody wins. You, the casino, and even slot machine manufacturers. The only one who doesn't win, frankly, are those who don't watch my videos. That's the why and the how, but who cares, right? Let's return to my being of service to you in this video. Essentially, I'm showing you how to win at your casino, how to use a loss limit bankroll management method or two, and demonstrating how to leave with winnings. Okay. Let's make it even simpler. Watch how I search for candidate winning slot machines. Then see how I give it a chance to show me it is a winner in 5 spins or less. Play until you've reached the 5 spins, but stop if you win anything at all, even if it's less than you bet. With me so far? That win was your single taste. Then move on to the next slot machine and, as they say, rinse and repeat. I've received many questions about my 5-spin method since I started sharing it with you. Currently, my video explaining it has garnered over 1.2 million views. I'm not saying this to brag, but rather to share how helpful this winning method has been to so many slots enthusiasts. But what happens when I find a candidate's winning slot machine? What's the next step? Well, that's where my demonstrations will get better. In my latest videos, I've concentrated on how to find a candidate winning slot machine, not what to do with it. Then, later, demonstrate winning on some of them. These videos are coming up in a few days. But after those videos, I'll switch to what I think you'll like better. Search using my 5-spin method at minimum bets, play those candidate winning slot machines at minimum bets, then play maximum bets on those slot machines, which are no longer candidates, but rather actually winners. I hope you're as excited about these demonstration videos as I am to make them for you. To prepare for what I'm bringing to my channel soon, hang on a second. So there's a candidate has been identified. And machine number 6. So let's see if we can find the other one. So that was my basic explanation of how this is, what I'm doing here, how this is working. And let's see if I can get you more. So we're on machine number 7. I have a bunch of records that I keep on what happened, and later I'll share some of these, how I learned. Well, you'll see. Stuff's coming out, man. Stuff's coming out. So my $100 bankroll is down to $91.69. I'm paying a price for finding these 3 candidate slot machines. And so far it's $8.01, which is, I think you agree, is pretty cheap. So this is Dragon Spin. Yeah, a lot of you have asked for, you know, maximum bets and stuff, but for me, it's a step forward. I go from minimum bets to searching, find one, then make it maximum bets, and then from there, that's using my tough love approach, which I'll explain later in the next video as you watch me do that. But then after that, only then would I go to maximum bets. And there's a bunch of stuff to still do with the whole searching. I mean, you should get a machine, find a machine that has multi-denominations, like many of them, and do the 5-spin method on each. That's a video that's coming out. So there's plenty of things to show you, but this is how you find candidate winning machines in your casino, confirm that they're winning machines, and then play them like you would normally bet, but save money beforehand in case they're not winning machines. How easy is that? Okay. You might have noticed I talked to an attendant for a minute there, back a minute or two ago. We were having a discussion about can I film, and I was reminding her that she was the one that gave me permission. I blurred her face, of course. That was one of the things we talked about. Privacy matters. All right, only 15-cent bets, 15-cent win on a 50-cent bet. So, you know, that's a taste. Moving on. Yes, VooDoo. This is not the VooDoo Jackpots that's over by the second entrance by Valet. This is the couple of them over on the other side of the casino. It's not about... People ask me, what's your favorite slot machine? And I say, the ones I win on. And if they really push, I say, well, I enjoy Wheel of Fortune because I've won so often, but it's just a memory. A memory of good times. Yeah, the last few videos have been fun. I've been trying to figure out how to hold the camera. Do I hold it like this? Do I hold it like this? You know, and I've decided to make myself small in the corner like a gaming video, as you're seeing. Yep. And let's move over to these. These are all highly visible machines. No one more visible than the other, so basically check each except the one that someone that's currently playing on. Which in my experience has been the one that was set to win. I've done this a few times and shown you a few times. If this video does well and my other upcoming videos continue to do well, then this YouTube income will allow me to do a little bit of traveling further and further. If you have a casino in some other state or the same state that you would like me to visit, you know, comment below and let me know, and I'll add it to the list. Still have several casinos to go to in Reno, and hopefully that'll be enough to get the income to pay for airfare in other states, or even Las Vegas, rather not drive. It's like from Reno. It's like 6.5 hours away. I know people think Las Vegas is like right next to Reno. It is not. But it's a wonderful drive. Wild Mustangs, bighorn sheep, donkeys in Beatty. Yeah. Come on, third coin. I knew it wouldn't be a third coin, because I was there. Yeah, so I'd like to hear which casinos you would recommend. And if you have any idea whether or not, if you can confirm that you see other slots channels play there, that tells me they have permission. And that is something I request and ask for and won't record if I don't have permission. Because that's the way I roll. Now, coming up in a little bit, I'm going to break away from the 5-spin method. You can wait for that. I stopped doing the 5-spin method on this trip, and I do something else for a minute or two. That's coming up. Don't mean to be all mysterious, but that's what I do. Yeah, 5-spin method on each of the 2 denominations. There's only 2 denominations, but still should be pretty obvious if one of them is set to win and the other is not. And if it isn't obvious, move on. See how that works. And I don't care if the win is a bonus round or line hit. I've had, I won $27,000 on a line hit, so I'm okay with line hits. So this would be, 4 different denominations to try the 5-spin method on. This didn't have a lot of graphics. It just sort of like spun and stopped. 5 cents. That's all you get. Moving on. Yes, you could stay, but this is what's called a strategy. All right, so I'm moving up to the last machine. It's called Gold Hills. Some people think it's Gold Run, but that's just the it's not really a bonus round. It's an attempt to get you to play longer, which, by the way, worked on me. So I'm still in the 5-spin method right now. I won $1.50 on a 75-cent bet. That makes it a candidate. I've been identified as a candidate. And then I saw that I had 1:40-some seconds left for, I guess you would call it a bonus round. And it's interesting if you look at these, when the numbers come down, you see the smallest value. That might be the one I win. Not the major, if I win anything at all. Yeah, so this just wants me to play for a minute, 45 seconds. And I did this a few times last year, and I learned a lot about how it's just wanted me to play. I'm just basically wasting money. But it was a candidate machine, and so I'm like, okay, so there I won $360, and that was not the smallest. Nice win, $360, $390. There was a smaller one, $1.50. Will there be another in the next 45 seconds? See, it's even now it's getting to me. Okay, so that was 90 cents. There was another one that was twice as much, $1.80. That's down to the last 16 seconds of this gold run. Of course, there's line hits, but you're looking for the bucket like there. 30 cents. Not the $16 one, not the $15 one, the 30-cent one. Oh, the 90-cent one. Not the $27 one, not the $21 one. So this is where I stop and my visit to the casino. And there's going to be some statistics for the machines I played 5 spin method on. Yeah, 18 out of 19 machine, 95% of the machines had a taste. 3 candidate winners started with $100, left with $76.53, walked out with cash, which you'll see right about there you go. And I gambled for 21 minutes. To prepare for what I'm bringing to my channel soon, I highly recommend watching this explanation of my tough love approach, as well as this video that demonstrates that approach in a casino setting.